Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be playing with some Avon makeup. This is the makeup that I got in my last two Avon hauls. If you want to see those videos, I will link them in the description box and also in the eye. I do have a playlist of Avon hauls. If you like watching Avon hauls and you're new here, I do Avon hauls and I do a lot of Avon reviews and I try to be as honest as I can with them. Right, so I think I'll get straight into it. I've got a combination of new products and existing products and I'm going to start with the foundation, which is the Serum foundation in shade Ivory. This is the one that I already had in my collection. I bought a new one last time because I really enjoyed this foundation. I have featured it before on my channel. As you can see, I am using it quite a bit. So I bought another one because it was a 3 for £12 offer on makeup and this foundation was part of it. And yeah, it doesn't hurt to have a backup at £4, you know. So I'm going to start with this foundation. I'm just going to apply with a brush. And I'm going to pin my hair back because I get hairs in my face and I don't like it. This is a radiant finish foundation. As you can see with the brush, I get a light coverage. It looks very much like skin. Doesn't seem to sink into my pores, into my fine lines. So yes, it's a foundation that I really do enjoy and I like. If you have oily T-zone like me or oilier skin, you will want to powder it. And I will powder it. I will apply some concealer and then powder and then come back to you. Okay, next I have bronzer. I have the Precious Earth bronzing powder in shade Deep Glow. This is a new product to me, but not new to Avon. This is shade Deep Glow right there. It is one of the more deeper shades, but I wanted something that was shimmery because I have plenty of matte bronzers. I wanted a shimmery bronzer and I also wanted a more cool tone or neutral tone bronzer in the shimmery ones as well. I think I do own a shimmery bronzer, but it's very warm and I'm kind of leaning more towards neutral tones and cool tones with my bronzers lately. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just go with a light hand. I have used this a couple of times before and it works quite well with a light hand. I'm going to use it for contour as well. Moving on to blush. I have a new product from May, which is a 3D matte blush. And I got this one in shade Warm Flush. I have noticed the 3D matte blushes have the equivalent shades in the cream blushes. So I am going to actually layer the matte blush with the cream blush just to see how it looks. Cream blushes were launched in March, by the way, and I do have a video on this one as well, just the cream blush on its own. So let's do the matte blush first. This is what it looks like. Oh my goodness, this is so hard to open. I have to get something in there to help push. I don't know why this is so hard to open. If you have this, depending on when you're seeing this, obviously, if you have this, is yours hard to open as well? I managed to do it with a hairpin. But anyway, that's the Warm Flush right there. It looks really nice. I'm going to take a domed brush. I'm going to do it a little bit weird if you want. I'm going to do the powder blush first and then the cream on top, and then here I'm going to do a cream and then the powder blush on top, just to see how it goes with different ways of applying it. So you definitely got a little punch of color there, which is in contrast with the cream blushes, which are very, very sheer. So I'm going to apply the cream blush on top now. And I like applying the cream blush with my fingers. Just find it the best way. Not sure if I mentioned the cream blush is in Warm Flush as well. I went for the same shade in the 3D blush as the cream blush that I have, just to compare them if you want. So the cream blush definitely layers very nicely on top of powder, which can be a little bit of an issue sometimes. So let's do it the other way around on this cheek. So you can see here the cream blush is a lot more sheer. Using powder blush. Oh, that's a lot. Oh dear. Yeah, if you do it the other way around, careful. I'm gonna dip my powder blush into powder. Right, I'm gonna apply some more cream blush, but that's quite sheer. What I want is I want a little bit of radiance back to my cheeks. If you thought the cream blush wasn't pigmented enough, the powder blush definitely makes up for that. So here are some swatches as well. We've got a cream blush at the top and then the matte one at the bottom. One thing I can't find is the grams on the matte blush, but it does seem to be bigger than the cream blush. So that's, I don't know how you can tell, but hopefully you can tell that the matte blush is slightly bigger than the cream blush. But just as a comparison, the cream blush has 2.4 grams. This one doesn't say, so I'm assuming it's around the same type of weight. But anyway, just in case you're interested about it, I just can't find where it is. If I find by the time I edit the video, then I'll obviously put it on the screen. But right now, I don't know how much you're actually getting here. Okay, I'm going to move on to eyes. I do want to try that bronzer through my crease a little bit. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush. That looks nice. It's a crease shade as well. Could definitely go crazy with that bronzer and just have like a all bronze look. Okay, then for eyes, I'm going to play around with the new Glimmersticks, which are these. These are new for April. So I have one in forest green and one in bronze. So this is what the new packaging looks like. This is the old packaging, just to show you a little comparison. So now we have the color on the lid, while in the past we had the lid all black and then the color was a stripe here at the bottom. Have they gone smaller? No, they're the same size. Apparently the formula is improved on them as well, which I'm very intrigued about because I already love the formula of the old Glimmersticks. So if it's even better, then obviously that's even better. So we have the bronze and forest green. The green looks really nice. And they do feel a little bit creamier than the previous formula. So I think they'll be really nice for using them all over the lid as well, and just like doing smoked out looks and stuff like that, which is basically what I'm planning on doing today. Right, so I think I want to use the bronze all over my lid. That is a beautiful shade all over the lid. I'm going to take a fluffy brush. And then I'm going to take the green and line my eyes. If I'm feeling adventurous, I might go a bit graphic. Yeah, I think these two colors are gorgeous. Just want a bit more green on here, just to make sure it pops. I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Okay, so I've also filled in my brows. I've got a mascara to show you now, which is the Volume Loader mascara. That's what you called? Yeah, the SuperShock Volume Loader mascara. And I got this one in brown black. All the mascaras I own at the minute are black or black as black. I thought something that's a little bit more muted, more brownish, would work really well for me, especially when I have like bronzy looks, more nude looks on. The new product for April, and it replaces the SuperShock Volume Max mascara. The only thing is the SuperShock Volume Max used to come in a waterproof version. This one doesn't come in a waterproof version anymore. I think the only waterproof one that you can get in a minute is the Power Stay mascara. Wow, that's a wet formula. That's the one there. The bristles are very short, so it shouldn't really matter that it's a wet formula to me anyway. So I am going to apply it on these lashes without curling them actually. That's one coat. I can definitely see volume, and the way I apply it, I can see like a little bit of lift. Let's do a second coat. Yeah, so the magic definitely happened on the second coat. I do like that it seems to separate them, doesn't clump them too much. So I'm going to curl the lashes on this side, and then we'll see if there's a difference. That's the second coat on this side, and it definitely took less goes than this size to get the volume. Probably lashes being curled actually helps, but it's just how my lashes are. I can't notice any smudging on my lid, which is something that usually happens to me when I apply mascaras, probably because the bristles are so small on this one, so it helps with that. So yeah, I like the mascara so far. Okay, and then the last thing is a lip product, which is the Lip Paint Hydrating Matte in shade Honey Love. When I got this one, I was a little bit nervous that it might be a little bit too light. It is actually a very neutral shade, and I will put it on my lips so you can see just how neutral it looks on me. So as you can see, it is very, very neutral. I love these type of shades because they are very versatile. And because I like makeup, because you can have so much fun with makeup, I will show you a few ways that I'm using this, and maybe it will give you some ideas to maybe get a little bit more out of your collection, especially if you're like on a low buy, and also a way to use your more bright shades that you don't usually use on a day-to-day basis. Well, you might use them on a day-to-day basis, but if you're not, it can give you an idea of getting some use out of them so they don't go bad in your collection. So first, I'm going to do a 90s lip. You can also use a darker lip liner. I'm using one that's actually discontinued from Avon, but just to give you the idea of what I'm talking about, this is the Pro Line Lip Perfector in Bare My Soul, and it's just slightly darker than my lips. So that's how it would look like with a darker lip liner. Now let's have a bit of fun. I am going to use this lipstick is the Ultra Matte lipstick in Ravishing Rose. So you can see it's quite a bright pink. You don't have to be super precise with this. And then I'm going to apply this once. Blot. And apply twice. And this will be the color that you'd get. And now let's try it with a bright red. So I'm using another Ultra Matte lipstick. This is in Truest Red. So I'm going to blot first. You can leave it there or go again if you want something a little bit more muted. And this would be the color. Does look similar to the other one, doesn't it? I would obviously not be something that you do every single day unless you have a chance to reapply all this, but over something like these matte lipsticks, which have longer staying power than the whole combination will have a little bit longer staying power, but you can use it over anything really. I've used it over a satin lipstick as well, which just doesn't have the same staying power. But yeah, just a few ideas in case you do want to get a little bit more out of your collection. So this is the whole makeup look. I will update you in the comments on if the eyeliners have the same longevity as the old Glimmerstick formula, although I've been trying to wipe this with a makeup remover wipe and it's kind of hard to remove. I have to really scrub. Although I do really like how creamy they are and how easy they are to blend if you want to use them for more than just lining your eyes. What else do I need to update you on? I need to update you on the mascara, if I had any flaking at the end of the day, any smudging or transfer on the bottom or upper lashes, not lashes, lids. So check the comments for that. I will try to remember to pin the comment as well. So I do hope this video was useful for you. Like I said, I do a lot of Avon reviews, especially makeup. So if you're into makeup and beauty, and if you want to see more of how Avon performs, at least on me, I would love it if you would subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. If you are subscribed, hit the bell so you know when I upload. Sometimes like gets in the way, but yeah, hit the bell. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. It really helps me out. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!